Yeah, hi guys. Today I wanted to make a video on Grow Garden basically. So, as you might know, with this new update, Grow Garden's actually starting to die. I'm saying that the best game in the world, what most people thought made Roblox spark up 10 gazillion times. Now suddenly, it's going down. There's a lot of reasons to this. As you can see, I have about 322 quintillion. And this is actually a reason why Grow Garden might have added this. So you see what I'm walking to right now? Let me just get there quicker. As you can see, this is called Garden Ascension. Yeah, basically what it means is rebirth. And this guy kind of looks like a green bean. If I press I want to ascend, then it says, are you sure you want to ascend? You get 10 garden coins, but you'll lose all of your shekels. All of your shekels. I don't know how many that is. I've got way more than that. How much that is. And you need a cloud touched ore and sun-dried giant pinecone. I probably have that somewhere in my garden. Was it that's my second slot over there. So there's actually no point of this, you know. I know this is kind of, you know, meant to stop all the rich people from getting everything, but still there's really no point. Because whether you're rich or poor doesn't actually really matter in this game. Because let's say, because you know what Jandor is worried about is that the seed shop, let's see, you know, like a average Romanesco, I'm not sure how much it was because it's not here for admin abuse, but I know an Elder Strawberry's 70 million, let's say. And let's say you have 322 QI. You're basically able to buy everything. Just about. Everything in the shop. There's something interesting when the game is about, you know, you being like poor. You have to really do something in the game. But when you're rich, all Grow Gardens actually just become as a place to trade pets and shekels. Even there's basically no point of keeping fruits. The maximum you're getting your fruits to is about, I don't know, quadrillions. Even that's too much to say. I've only really seen fruits maximum reaching 1 trillion by max. Even my best fruit, if this actually loads, yep. So here's my oldest strawberries, that's my giant cone and everything. Even my best fruit, let load. Here, it only reaches 15 billion. You might think I'm a noob just like saying, oh, 15 billion. Let's just say it like that. But seeing that also people have got things just worth about 1 trillion by max. It's just like wrong, you know, to kind of say. Because let's say, Grow Garden actually, or let's say Jandor, he actually also added this. In the selling shop, you are only allowed to sell a maximum of 10 quadrillion. And I was watching a YouTube video that said that he had this friend who had about a lot of like a really good plant. It was a bone blossom worth about 10 quadrillion. I was like saying that's really rare, but still it's possible. You never know. So he picked it up and he couldn't sell it because there was a limit of 10 quadrillion. There's really no point of that, you know. There's just no point. To be honest, the fairy update's not that bad. It's actually kind of tricky if you ask me. But it's not actually that bad, you know. So, coming back to all the hate of this. the Ascension. Again. Something. People here. So let's say you wanted to ascend. What doesn't really make sense is that, let's say I just had exactly how much money it asked for, not like 10 billion times more or something. If I press confirm, I would get 10 garden coins, and then I could see, what are you selling? He's got everything in stock. I could buy all of this, but one problem. The only thing I'll be able to afford with one rebirth with 322 quintillion when it's asking for much less is a cosmetic inventory capacity. And to be honest, I think everyone watching this video does actually not need that really bad. I think even if they had to put Garden Ascension, when you press I want to ascend, depending on how much money you have, you should get more coins. Like, also, I forgot, I think I forgot about this, but the cooking update, like, the more mutations you put, the better on the second part of it though, like on the second week. But, the thing is, if you just, to keep it like the first week of the cooking update, let's say you had this, giant pinecone with all the mutations, and it was the only one you had, then what were you going to do? It doesn't quite really make sense. And the same thing with that Garden Ascension. What if you had infinite shekels, but you're going to lose all of it, like literally all of it. I hope on the second part of this fairy update they add something with the Garden Ascension, but to be honest, they should just take Garden Ascension away, you know. It's just, it doesn't really have a point, because I would say all the people who really worked hard by selling their pets for good money, earning fruits, doing all the events and things, they shouldn't have to lose all of their hard work with their shekels. Because, let's be honest, this update is only in favor of the people who just keep on saying PLS fruit or PLS pet. I mean, I do give fruits when people say that, but let's say they did achieve that, then they would be happy with getting all of it. But I swear, Guru Godden, like Jandor, Brighter, everybody, you have to fix this. And there are lots of people reporting this. So guys, what do you think? If any devs watch this, please just try to change it. Everybody's liking the All Grow Garden. And coming back to what we were talking about, so with the shekels, trading. I said twice. Okay, so about 2 days ago, I think, it was before this update definitely, I was trading with someone. It was going to be the best trade. I was buying a dragonfly for about 100 QI or something. I'm not sure if that's too much or too less. Comment, please. So, I did it, but then it said, oh, I can't trade shekels. What am I going to do? It said, you can't trade shekels. I was getting pretty scared, you know. What if that guy thinks like I'm a scammer or something? He would decline. But then there must be some way. And I saw in another video I've watched, it said, you can only trade up to 10 quadrillion, not quintillion, quadrillion. And then, like, I've watched another video and they say, no, you can't trade shekels. And the first thing I saw is that you can't trade shekels. It's just insane, like, that you just cannot trade shekels, you know. It's just kind of something that was like that. It spoils the hard work. But to be honest, I think maybe shekels, I kind of think it's kind of controversial if they should have ever been added with the trading ticket in the first place. The trading ticket is actually not the best way to trade in Grow Garden, because let's say you had to really do a trade really quick but you had 0 trading tickets. I think you should just be able to, you know, like you're able to gift, you're able to trade. So it's kind of sad like that. Grow Garden being the best game, I figured out, I knew it was dying. I mean, just the day before this happened, my friends came to my house and literally we were talking about how Grow Garden was going to die. We're really rich people in the game, but still, we knew it. Just like, it's saying you're really good at a very unknown game. Like, let's say, I don't know what unknown games there are. Let's say there's this game called Baloney Fry and we're really good at it. Really good. There's just no point anymore. Like, you see this beanstalk has got 8 mutations now. Maybe not 8, maybe even more. So if I press my beanstalk, I found this. I just want to know how much this is worth. Yeah, that's the problem now. It's only worth 14 million, sorry. And it just doesn't help anymore. I understand the point and why. Because the other thing Grow Garden could have done is that they could have kept on changing the values. But it's totally pointless, you know. It's just pointless now. So, yeah, basically. And also, I'm speaking a lot with lots of thinking here, sorry guys. If I go to the seed shop, there's this feed NPC to unlock. I feel like Sam was just good without that currency, you know. I feel like the updates gradually coming was better because it actually never mattered, no matter how many shekels you had. Because if you were poor, then there were always rich people to give you by saying PLS food. And also, if you had good pets, then really rich people would give you good money for it. And that's why it happened. But let's say, because I used to have about 2 quadrillion until I bought, someone really kind gave me a red fox for free. And I went to this really rich guy. He offered it for 5 QI. Knowing that at that time, it was really good 5 QI. Just 5 QI was OP, you know, literally. And I did it, so I got 5 QI. I have no idea where that guy got that 5 QI to give me. So it just doesn't quite really make sense, you know. Where did people come with this? I see YouTube videos saying that they were like trying to do hacking and stuff, but I never did hacking, so could that mean half of the people in the world who are rich in Grow Garden have not done hacking? But I had this friend, it was the second day after trading shekels was disabled. I forgot about it. He was really rich. He had like 36 sextillion, literally. That is about 1 sextillion is 1,000 quintillion. Literally. He had 36 of it, and I had a chicken zombie. I had 2 actually. I was like, I'm willing to give 1, I want to see how much shekels this guy would give me. He was like 2 SX. Literally, I was like, this guy, he's going to give me so much money. For a guy who has 360 QI, 2 SX is plenty, right? And just trading a chicken zombie. I don't know why they, like, every time we trade, they say chicken zombies are really common. For some reason, people are just going crazy with all of this now. I don't really get what's going on. Because I swear, chicken zombies used to be like the best thing. I got really excited when I just got Scarlet Macaw out of nowhere. And I got really excited on the day that I had only 61 billion and someone gifted it for 2 trill. And during the cooking update, the second part, I got a lobster thermidor on my first try of the chest. Literally first try. I don't know what luck I got. But then someone offered it for about 200 T. It was actually kind of good being poor at that time. I don't know why. It felt a bit better. Because now if I go to those people who offered me 200 T, I would be beating them by, I don't know, 1 billion times. And they would come to me begging probably. So I kind of like Grow Garden as if it was before, but I don't actually want it to change, because deliberately just trying to force it to change kind of destroys the point, to be honest. So Grow Garden would have to do a lot of hard work just to keep the game online again. Because I swear, all the admin abuse are so over the top, bro. Like, too good. So I guess that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get 1k likes on this video and also 1k subscribers. If you can, please try and do more. It would really help. I'm trying to make this YouTube channel my best. So please guys, thank you for watching and bye.